NotCoin is one of those crypto assets where the data is completely conflicting. On the one hand, we do have a lot of social demand for the coin. We see in prior videos that I've published on this channel that a lot of people clicked on the video, a lot of people subscribed, so there is retail interest. On the other hand though, we also seem to have some kind of manipulated data. Not all of the growth seems to be legitimate. But let's have a look at this in detail. So here's the first video I published on NotCoin. At the time, 8 days ago, the price was at 1.2 cents. The video performed extraordinarily well, created more than 1,000 subscribers, which is the 4th highest number of any video on this channel. It's probably gonna hit number 3 very soon. A second follow-up video also outperformed your typical video, and still a lot of YouTube search interest. So this is very unlikely faked. At the same time though, we do not see the price increasing that much anymore. How is that possible? How is it possible that so many people search for the token and there is so much interest when the price didn't really grow that much, when it just went sideways recently, and when it's unlikely profit taking by the people that might have bought over here? Look at this. The trading volume at the time was also pretty low. So most people have their reference price somewhere close to the current price. People are interested, people probably buy, but all of those purchases do not increase the price. What's going on? So first of all, here's the official narrative why NotCoin is going up. This is the total value locked on the TON blockchain, which is rising very rapidly recently. We are above 400 million. But when we look at the market cap of NotCoin, that's already at 2 billion. So across all cryptocurrencies, everywhere, NotCoin is already at place 59. It's almost as large as the entire Phantom blockchain as a meme coin. It's already larger than Bonk. It's larger than Bread. It's also larger than leading DeFi ecosystems like Aave or Jupiter. Within the meme coin space with 2 billion, there's only Floki, Dog with Hat, Pepe, Shiba Inu and Dogecoin that's larger. Everything else is smaller than NotCoin. But here's the thing, the demand for NotCoin is generated very differently to the demand of, say, Bonk, for example, right? Bonk is based on Solana, and there is thousands, hundreds of thousands, probably millions of wallets on Solana that can all buy into Bonk. NotCoin, however, is not purchased mainly on the TON blockchain. The TON blockchain sees its total value locked increasing, but the number of wallets isn't that large. And have a look at what other assets there are on TON. There is, of course, Tether, and there's the native token TON, and then we've got NotCoin. NotCoin has a $2 billion market cap. The next token has only 69 million. So from place 3 to place 4, there is a 30x roughly in size discrepancy. I don't think that is normal, right? This is not how things should be. There is an inflated market cap here. And where does the inflation of the market cap come from? I believe it is from the centralized exchanges. But let's start off with the website first. On not.co.in, so NotCoin, we can see a link to the documentation, we can see a post to the tokenomics, and we can see the burn mechanism. There's also an instruction on how to buy this and a join button for the Telegram channel. Here's the tokenomics. Most of the tokens have already been allocated to quote-unquote miners and vouchers. I'm not sure what the vouchers are referring to, but miners were the people that initially clicked on the website a few times and could then claim their airdrop. So there's not too much inflation apparently, because 22% is only for new users and next phases. This seems quite healthy. And so apparently there's 35 million people that mined NotCoin and the vouchers. I'm not sure how much they actually had to do. Maybe they just had to click one button in Telegram, not even create a wallet potentially, and they got their NotCoin. I personally did not get any NotCoins allocated. I did not get any airdrop, but there's definitely some kind of interest, right? 35 million looks very, very large. But as said, there is natural search demand on social media for this. Have a look at the documentation. How can this be bought? Of course, via the wallet on Telegram directly. That's option number 1. But option number 2 is already via the centralized exchanges, Binance, OKX and Bybit. We're going to look at the trading volume in a second. Next option are the decentralized exchanges, and we've got namely StoneFi and DDust. Here's the StoneFi token. It did not appreciate with all of the frenzy with the NotCoin token. The total value locked of StoneFi though is increasing. If you decide to deposit your NotCoin together with your TON coin over here, you can get an APR of 136%. So this return return is all paid via the trading activity, right? When you're trading on a decentralized exchange, you do pay a fee, 0.2, 0.3% usually, and that fee goes partially to the liquidity providers. And in the last 24 hours, that was enough activity to generate annualized 134% on ston.fi. Now here's the total value locked of DDust, and on DDust we can get even more return, more than 200%, both versus Tether but also versus Ton. In other words, there's more trading volume relative to the locked up capital on DDust versus StonFi. Before you do anything like this, make sure that you learn about DeFi, make sure that you learn about impermanent loss. This channel has a premium membership and there is also a tutorial on that topic, and that's over here, impermanent loss, how it impacts returns. But you can find similar videos also for free on YouTube. There's another post on NotCoin. By the way, this meme coin had been created by the same people that are also responsible for Ton. So this is not just a third-party meme coin, this is directly a meme coin by the creators of the blockchain. And in this post, to be seen at t.me/notcoin/511, we can see the overall philosophy of the token. NotCoin is not a channel, it's not the team, it's not a token, it's a way of doing things, shared by thousands of communities, millions living souls. If you want to throw away some money, you can also burn your NotCoin, so that would reduce the supply. Who knows why people do this, potentially to hope for another airdrop, I guess. And so here's a number that might be real or might not be real. There's almost 8 million members in the Telegram channel of NotCoin. How many people are actively following this? I do not know. The posts get a few 10,000 reactions each time. There's also a Twitter account with quite a bit of following. Of course, Twitter numbers can also be manipulated, at least the number of followers, not necessarily that easily for the number of views. And there are 1.8 million followers, and an average post gets around 500,000 views or so. So yeah, I believe that this token is completely in the hands of the centralized exchanges. The market cap with 2 billion is already huge. And just from that perspective, there might not be too much upside potential. However, the data around the ownership of this token by the centralized exchanges isn't that transparent. So we can't really know whether or not the centralized exchanges are going to dump the token into their order books. I believe the dumpage is probably somewhat slowed down right now, right? You don't want to crash the price when you're still holding that much, especially when there's so much retail interest in this right now. However, as the interest slows down, and if the price can't appreciate more, and this normally happens, right? When the price doesn't move anywhere, interest tends to slow down. Once the interest slows down, then probably the centralized exchanges are going to dump this as well. The trading volume is dominated by Binance, OKX and Bybit, and especially the perpetual futures, so the bets on the price, are dominated by Binance. More than 85% of the market cap changed hands in the levered perpetual futures on Binance, but we've also got a lot of action on OKX. So it's unlikely that this token will make another 20x. With another 10x, the market cap would be at around 20 billion. And at that size, it would rival Dogecoin. It would enter the top 10. It would then even be larger than Toncoin itself, which is unlikely going to happen. So there is an upper price ceiling here. Fortunately, there is very constant, very high demand. Unfortunately, I believe there is hidden selling in the background, probably by the centralized exchanges that depress the price. That much search volume with a price development that's rather lackluster. It's not necessarily a combination that makes too much sense long term, especially given that the rally wasn't really that massive. It was a 4x, right? People don't necessarily exit an asset after a 4x, especially considering that there was very little trading volume at the time. So most people have their reference price around the current price. I do publish videos on NotCoin and on Toncoin regularly on this channel, so feel free to subscribe for the next video. Feel free to also give this a like, it helps the channel grow. If you've got Telegram, which I strongly hope, since you're interested in NotCoin, feel free to join us. There is a free Telegram channel, the link is down below. Looking very much forward to chatting with you.